はい、皆さんどうも、おいっす。じゃあ、今回もコールオブクトゥルフの続きをやっていこう。さあ、前回、なんかすっげえ場面でかした気がするんだけど、なんか気がついたらまたリバーサル病院に送り込まれてますね、これ。やだなぁ。七種処方で泥棒の痕跡をたどったピアースは、事件の陰にチャールズ・ホーキンスがいることを突き止めた。本屋の金庫を開けたピアースは、アルジャーノン・ドレイクとサラ・ホーキンスが隠したものを目の当たりだ。目の当たりにして、金庫の中には人の皮膚に包まれて生涯を断っていた。ブック・オブ・シャドウかな。探偵の血が騒ぐ本を開くと、彼の精神が別の体に映し出された。別の体？
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
どういうこと？俺今コールデン博士になってんの？私たちにできることは何もありません。話しかけてみたんですが反応がないんです。フラー博士を呼んでください。患者を見る。患者さんについて、なんか薬の影響でしょうか？
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
ほう。どういうこっちゃろ？患者
What
さんに
can
つ
you
いて。
tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
彼はどこの人ですか？
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
症状。
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
カルテを見る。
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
感情を見てみよう。
Very well. I'll examine him.
死にかけている感情を見る。
Erythematous papules around the eyes and
ね、そして鼓
eardrums.
膜の周りに、
Necrosed peripheral
湿疹っていうの
tissue.
かな？
Lord, this smell.
組織が壊死している。なんと。
His fingertips and toes seem to feature a
手と
slight
足の指には皮
ring
膚の
under the
薄い
skin.
輪ができている。
Tender at the touch.
粘
Slightly
着質。
sticky. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
体内に何か入れ
So,
ること。
Doctor, an opinion?
気持ち悪いな。
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
腹部に何かありそうですね。
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
手足の状態が心配。
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
この看護師役に立
I
た
see
ね
signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
彼の体が変化してきているんです。
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's
Wakita.
not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
あなたは彼をモンスターに変えてしまったんですよ。
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
この海坊主が。
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
隠されたカルテが証拠。
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
不 フラーの事務所に入る。リバーサイド病院、本屋の金庫で本を見つけた。何かがおかしい。死と腐敗の匂いがする。嫌な気だ。読んでみて理由が分かった。それからどうなった？ここはどこだ？指が9番？見た感じそんな感じじゃないんだけどね。あ、でも、どうなんだ？わかんないな。まあ明らかにフラ博士がすげえやべえってのは分かってんだけどさ。おっと。
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
なるほど、やべえ薬か。これ夢の中でピアースがいたところだね。ガッチャリ。
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
これは出口か。シャールのこれ。
It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
ドノバンさんにお願いしなければいけなかったんです。また私をけなす新しい理由を与えてしまいました。どうして彼女が必要なのかしら。
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
この病院はいろいろとおかしいな。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
ああ、わかった。こいつはすっげえぶん殴りたいやつだっていうのがわかった。あ、てかこいつだろ。ピアスに注射させたやつ。見てんじゃねえよ、この野郎。目つき悪いな。よいしょ。でまたパイプは一応こっち側についていてんのか。
Let's hope I can go through the administration office. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
この辺は一般人か。
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
OK。
Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
あ、入ることも許されないのか。
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
今のところ出口。
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
あんたは
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
薬が出るの待っている。どうしてですか？嘘が下手です
I'm
ね。
not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
何かの病気かもし
So
れない
many
ですね。
people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
そうなんだよね。クトゥルフの本を読んだ時もそうなんだけど、なんだっけ、なんか一斉にみんなが悪夢を見始めたっていうのもあったんですよ。それと直結してんのかな、これ。
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor. Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B,
ブロック
Doctor.
B か。で、これがさっき言ったところか。
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
反応が良すぎるんだよな。
You
ま
did
ず
good
怪我の手
work.
当て。
The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Boiler 室の戸を開ける鍵。
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. He broke his back in an accident down by the dock.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
アイリーン・サンダース。 リバーサス病院に入った際の状態と治療内容を記述しているファイル。フラー医師が手書きメモを付け加えている。彼女が必要としている安静を与えるために精神病棟に移し方を進めている。
Mrs. Sanders?
どうなってんのこれ。時系列がよくわかんねえ。
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Hmm. 水止めて、で、ドノバン引きつけてる間に、あれか。まず止めるか。
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
道具。
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. Dr. Fuller always keeps... In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
道具だからここか？あ、いなくなってるね。あった。なんで鍵で扉閉まっとったんやろ。とりあえずモンキーレンチ。でれで
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
とエリザベス、ああ、そっか。いじめられてたエリザベスのところにね。ごめんね、エリザベス。
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch.
腹立つ年の友達
Courage,
とやるや。
Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
すまん、エリザベス。 お前の勇気は無駄にしない。失礼しま
At
す。
last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
こうやると、
I've unlocked something.
あ、正解したわ。
Patient files. I
なんとなくやったけど正解したわ。フラーの事務所に隠されていたシリンダー、サラ・ホーキンスの精神分析を重ね、その一回に関する考察を録音したもの。
was right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
すべての元凶、このジジイにも近いような気がするんだけどね。これか。
Why is Ethan on medication?
違うな。ここか。
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
あ、そうそう、確かに靴が1個なくなったって言ってたな。調査の時に。
I must go back to the basement.
ちらちら精神病棟に降りる。こっちかな。多分これだよね。時系的にはあれなのかな、もしかして。ピアースが、この下で捕まっ てる時のやつなのかな、もしかしたら。あ、いたわ。
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
このじじい。
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
盗っと話さないなら撃つぞ。もう脳筋。ホーキンスの仕業。
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
マリー・ゴールデンじゃない、マリー・コールデンか。そこに
She
いた。
went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
うん。じゃあ、とりあえずこの辺で終わりにしようかな。まだ時間も長くなっちゃうしね。じゃあ次回は、サラ・ホーキンスのなんか秘密をね、見つけたコールデン博士がなんか危ない目に遭ってるみたいだから助けに行きましょう。それじゃあ皆さんご視聴いただきありがとうございました。次回またお願いします。ありがとうございました。